So there was this, before I start with the pledge stuff, I saw this experiment once. The collective knowledge, or the average of the collective knowledge is pretty accurate when it comes to guessing stuff. So let's just see how many of you think, I don't know the exact number, okay? I don't know the exact number, but I want to see, based on whatever you've been observing, based on whatever you've learned over a period of time. Hey, Trish, I want you to put down a number that you think, the number of people in the world that know about AEO. What do you think that number is? You just want to see what's your impression. I have a number in mind. So let's not say 0.5%. Let's put a number. Let's put a number, like a, not percentage, like a number. 2,000, 1 in 1 million, 10,000, 5 million, 800, less than 3% of the population, 6% or 6,000, I don't know, 5,000, less than 500K, 100, 1,000, 1,675, 3 mil, 1,000, 1,5,600. Okay, 5,000, 1,750. Okay. 50,000, 1,000. So most of the numbers are like, if I, like whatever I've just observed based on the numbers that you've put in and the number of people that have responded. Yeah, I know. AEO, when you ask ChatGPT, it's American Eagle Outfitters. I know. So, which clearly tells that it's not a famous topic out there. Less than 50K. Yeah, no, that's not the number. 500 mil. No, that's way too big. It's around 200,000 people. That's what my guess is, because of when I see how many people have been in the SEO industry and have been pioneering it and have been understanding what AEO is, and they've been in seminars and they've been talking to other people. And of course, because AEO is not a famous topic, that's what my background is when I'm saying that that's the number. Now, Neil Patel is talking about it, right? So when I say 200,000, we are 8 billion people today. What is the percentage in that sense? So if 200,000 people, how much do you think, how many people know about AEO in percentage wise now? So if that's what the average is coming out to be as well. No math. That's my point. That's the point that I'm trying to make. If 200,000 people also know about this, and one thing that I'm confident about is that nobody's putting the structure around AEO the way we are putting the structure around it. The way we are giving tools out at this stage, no, I haven't seen anyone doing it. People may be talking about the concept. People may be talking about, oh, this is coming, this is going to happen. But what we are doing, nobody else is doing. So even with 200,000 people, 0.0025%, those many people know about AEO, let's say. And if nobody else is actually having tools and they don't know how to implement it, you should understand like what juncture you guys are at. Okay. There's a big advantage when you're a first mover, and you all have that, right? So That's what I'm just trying to tell you. Take it very seriously, okay? Take it very, very seriously. So yeah, that's about the same percentage of ultra runners in the world, okay? Right? So it is a big opportunity. So with that, okay, I want to address a few things. And then I will share about whatever I've launched in the last week and how you guys can make use of it. And then I'll take questions as well. Okay. First of all, there is one change that we've made in the way we are charging specifically for AI videos. So you will have to now buy credits to create AI videos. The reason is simple. We're experimenting with the per seat price. We've dropped it down to $6 per seat. For Deal.ai, pledge remains 9. And with that, having said that, what's happening is when you generate a video using AI videos, the cost that we have to bear is if we don't put credits on it, it's not sustainable for us, right? And I've shared this with you, with some of you, if not with all of you, earlier as well. I want to address this right just in the beginning of the call because at least this part is clear if you had this question, so that you can focus and concentrate on whatever are the other things that I want to talk about. So our focus is not at earning or making money at the first stage itself by charging you higher membership fees. I mean, even if you go out and look at other established brands as to how much do they charge on monthly basis for you to use their tools, it's above $100 or it's close to that. Our membership is nowhere close to that. And the tools that we're giving, we have to put some kind of fence around it that it's not misused so that we are able to sustainably do the business. And we don't feel the pressure that, okay, we don't want to increase the per seat price. If somebody is using AI videos extensively, they can buy credits and use that. We just don't want to put the pressure of increased per seat price on everyone if it's not applicable on you. So hence AI videos now have credits. You have to buy the credits and use it. If you're not using AI videos, rest of the things are available for you as is. So, I just wanted to address that right off the bat because I just don't want to. I saw a comment in the community. I'm going to reply in some time, wherein one of our subscribers was like, not happy you put a credits system on AI videos. But we got to understand, that it's not something that we're trying to profit off of. It's something that we're trying to implement, that we're implementing so that the business is sustainable and you guys are able to enjoy this and use this at still cost-effective pricing. Okay. Any questions regarding that? Because I don't want you to have that blockage in the mind that, oh, there is a credit system now. I want to address that first. Any questions, any concerns? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. And just give me one more minute. And guys, if you guys are on the call and you have your note takers, if I would request you not to add your note takers on the call because I will keep removing them, but it's just going to eat up your time. So if you can not add your note takers on this call, I would really, really appreciate that. Okay. Second. Okay. Move. Just give me 1 second. Okay. All right, we're good. Awesome. Let's start. That's okay, Tara, no problem. I understand. I'll cover the questions in some time. Let me go through the updates first. So last week, as promised, I launched the AEO funnels. So now you can build websites and funnels within Pledge. How many of you guys saw that update? Awesome. Awesome. Let me share my screen as well and show it to you. How does it look like? Okay, so AEO funnels, it's a brand new tool. It's not what our legacy funnel builder was. It's a brand new tool. Let me show you the interface. So I'm not going to go through in depth. So there are some templates that you can pick and choose from as well. I'm going to go with the blank one. I'll tell you, Stefan. I'll tell you the answer. I'll give you the answer. Yeah, I'll answer that, Vanessa. So if I go to edit now. Okay, so if you've used our previous funnel builder, the interface is completely different. It's much more user-friendly now. It's much more cleaner. It gives you way more space to look at how things are on the tools that are relevant for that particular section that are available for you to use. So if I add this here, let's say full width, and now if I want to add 3 columns to this, 3 columns are added. Here, if I want to add text, then I can add a text here. I want to add image here, I can add an image here. And if I want to add a button here, I can add a button here. So I can change this text to whatever is needed. On the image, if I click on the image, I can upload the image from my desktop, from my laptop. If I want to use stock images, I can use any of these websites to get the images, and I can put the image. So let me just upload an image so let me just do it for AEO Bootcamp. And in the meantime, while the image is getting uploaded, if this is your first call, guys, we have an orientation call tomorrow wherein I talk about the platform as a whole from a high level. I don't really go in depth. So you can stay on the call. You're most welcome to stay on the call. But if this sounds too complicated for you, I would advise you to join tomorrow's call as well. So this click here button, I can change it to whatever I want. This is the shape now. If I want to change the shape further, I can still change the shape. And I can change the action. I can change the text here. I can say buy now. And it's changed to buy now. So, it's much easier than before. So I'm not going to go in depth about this funnel builder, but this is much more easier, much more user-friendly. If you have used our previous funnel builder, you would know about it. And what does that mean? If you have a website builder now, that you can build websites, but what does that mean? With all the pledge.ai tools, what does that mean? That means, yeah, Tuesday call is at 5 p.m. Eastern. That means that we've been talking about all the apps that you have in Pledge. You pick an app, create a content, copy paste somewhere else. Now you don't have to do it. You have the website builder right within pledge.ai included in your membership, monthly membership, and you can put that content right within this builder itself. One. Second, thank you, Craig. The websites that you will build on this platform, they will optimize your website for AEO automatically. This tool will optimize your website for AEO automatically by creating the schema of that content in the backend by itself. How many of you did understand what I just said? The schema markup app, schema for the content that you will create on a page will be created in the backend by itself. There's no other tool that does that. That's one big reason for you to get your clients move their websites from wherever it is built to pledge.ai. It's hosted on pledge.ai. It's hosted with us, Claude. You don't have hosting charges. It's included. Yes, Pablo, you don't have to. You only have to use it if you're using that content, that you have to create the content, and you have to use it outside Pledge. Stefan, it's here on Pledge, AEO funnels. AEO funnels. Yeah. You, of course, can sell the sites that you make. And then the other things that I've added are, so you have domains now right here. You can either buy a new domain if you don't have one, or if you have an existing domain, you can add your existing domain as well. So you don't need your clients to buy a new domain, or you don't have to buy a new domain if you have an existing domain. Just add an existing domain, connect it to the website that you built. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me share my screen. But it's right there. So it's right here. So you have this domains app on Pledge. So either you can add an existing domain or you can buy a new domain. Okay, and connect it to the website that you will build. So AEO funnels enables you to build websites as well. It's not just a funnel builder. It enables you to build websites as well. Okay, let me take some questions now. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so if I have, so I already had you the apps. Stefan, is your question answered or no? So if I already have a site, I already went ahead and used the AEO apps to optimize. Okay, so yeah, which is great. But if you've not updated the schema, also the performance of the website on Pledge is going to be much better than the performance that's going to be there on other platforms. Charlie, the templates are for websites, yes, when you create a funnel manually. Updated blog builder. What's that about, Jim? Can you just put in more details? What's the updated blog builder that you have in mind? Elaine, if you're a white label subscriber of Pledge, then you have your members, your subscribers for your white label. You charge them whatever you charge them. We charge you 9 per seat per month. What's the sell the site after the process? Do they stay up on host? Yeah, so Alan, my recommendation in that case would be to move the entire site, like rebuild it on Pledge. First, building the website is much easier now. Second, the schema gets updated automatically. Third, the performance of the website is much better when you build it on Pledge. You can take out the HTML code, Mike. Yes, once the website is built. Pricing is going to be dynamic in this case, Mia, because it depends upon the number of pages and how complex the content is. We are working on, Elias, we're working on the analytics. We are working on the analytics. I'll have something for you guys soon on the analytics part. Darren, not at the moment. No e-commerce at the moment. Eventually, yes, for sure. Debbie, I'm going to check on that. Let me make a note. Okay. Change it to it. Yeah, Stefan, you got to rebuild it. That's the best way to do it. Also, okay, I'm going to ask the question later. I just don't want to break the chain of thought here. Copy. Is the funnel builder in Deal Dutch? Yes, Charlie, it is changing in Deal as well. Vanessa, again, it's a subjective question. The old blog builder you're talking about, the one that we have, like what's the actual challenge that you're facing when you're saying it's not functional? Faisal, yes, you can. Okay. You cannot transfer your existing site to AEO funnels. Even if you built one using the funnel builder at Deal, because that was a completely different technology and this is a completely different technology. So it's not going to pick up whatever you built on a different technology. So you'll have to do it from scratch. If you've not done it so far, you're already way ahead. You can just start it from here. Can build membership sites. Alan, not exactly, because membership sites are not just sites. There is a backend linked to it. You have to have username, you have to have password. So not quite. Thomas, let me check your question for later. Thomas, I'm gonna answer the question in a second. Can't gain access to your funnel builder on Apple iPad provides says no mobile access. Yeah, Gerald, you cannot build a website on mobile or iPad. So you need to be on laptop because you need a bigger interface. Other apps should be accessible on mobile or iPad. There is a knowledge base app, Victor. It's available with white label. Knowledge base. Yeah, when it's gonna get unlocked, it may not be visible on Pledge, but it gets unlocked when you go for white label. If it's not happening, let me know. It's global settings. So once you build it for desktop and laptop, it automatically optimizes it for mobile and for your iPads. You can play operating working with an affiliate product, making content, and using the software to create for launch. Visually content. Reese, we do have a project management tool, but it's not like you cannot really create a workflow using that, but you can move tasks from one stage to another. So the best way, okay, Alan, it's more than the product, it's the concept that you should be selling. So you should be selling to people that people are moving away from Google and they're moving towards large language models like ChatGPT and other models to do their searches. And no, people don't really know how to master that. That's the concept that you should be selling. Now you have this concept, how to implement this. To implement this concept, you have this product, which can be your white label. Can I optimize the pages, or what do you suggest? Because I had D11. Jessica, yeah, it needs to be rebuilt because it's a completely different technology. For your one account will give you access to one white label, Victor. So if you need more white labels, you have to have more accounts. What's the procedure to submit blogs and press release to ChatGPT and others? Not sure what you mean. Why would you want to submit anything to ChatGPT? I didn't get your question. You're just using this to build your website. Several things I've seen post. Critical to AEO long-term success. Got it, Jim. But then the thing is, you're building this blog for the websites. So for websites, it gives you exactly what you need. Feature snippet article builder. Let me take that back, Travis. Let me do some research on that. Sweeter. Okay. I'm gonna do some research on that, Travis. Let me check. You can build as many sites as you want in your account, Alan. Victor, you have white label? Let me check on that. 27, Bryce, the white label is 27. 27 a month, Bryce. And optimizing clients' existing website, can we still use the schema and optimize apps? Or should we rebuild the sites from scratch with this? So Brent, that's what I was saying. You can use the apps and create content and put it on the existing website. But the two benefits that you will not get is first, the website that's not on Pledge, it will not have all the pages with schema updated in the backend. Second, the performance, the overall performance of the website is much better on Pledge when you build a website with Pledge's website builder versus any other website builder. So they will be losing out on a couple of things. Gerald, just a laptop, any laptop, you should be able to use the funnel builder. I would love to add some of the Pledge apps to my existing deal.ai. So Reina, yeah, deal.ai, Pledge are completely different. Let's not mix those at all. So the apps that are there in the apps that are there in Pledge are there in Pledge. There are some apps that are in Pledge that are also in Deal, like your funnel builder and your image generating apps. Those are in Pledge as well. But whatever is in Pledge is not on Deal. There are some apps on Deal that are on Pledge. So if you have Deal.ai white label, you do not get access to Pledge's apps. If you have Pledge.ai white label, you get access to all the apps in Pledge, plus some apps from Deal, like the funnel builder and image generating tools. Thank you, Lyle. Tara, your Black Friday got you white label access for Deal for a year. So Pledge is different. Pledge is not the same. Zinner, you charge your clients once for website build, and then you charge them every month because their website will be on your white label. So their website needs to be functional. The way you get a website hosting anywhere else, your website's hosting will be included here itself. So you charge them on a monthly basis. So you don't have just one-time charge, you have a recurring income from your clients. Wait 1 second. Because I don't have any experience in building websites or working on it, I don't want to sell service. Okay, I'll talk about stuff. I just want to cover the questions that are related to the website builder for now, and I will give you a solution as well if you're facing any challenge, if you don't know how to build websites or whatever challenge you have. So let me just go through the questions first, and then I'm going to give you a solution. Is there a scorecard or rating you can give potential customers to optimize for their optimization for AEO, for example? So the thing is, Donna, if we knew what exactly works with AEO, like, let's say you update your website, and if there are 100 things if there are 100 points, if your score is 100 out of 100, then you're fully AEO optimized. And let's say, updating website as per AEO is one thing. So we don't know if this is 10% or whether that's 80%. We don't know. So that's why we can't really create a scorecard or give rating that, hey, you've done this step, you're covered for 30%. You do this step, you'll be covered for another 10%. Do this step and you'll be covered for another 20%. So we don't know how much impact does one step have over the other. So And I don't know if anyone can figure that out in the future as well or not. That's the reason I've always been saying at the beginning of this journey that do everything so that you're not leaving any stone unturned. I have white label, but we've seen results. Donna, we've seen results. We've got people on the call in the past wherein they've just updated their website and it has started giving them results on ChatGPT. They started seeing the results on ChatGPT just by updating their website. Jim, there is a blog builder on Deal. You may want to try that. So, Jesu, I'm sorry if I am not pronouncing your name correctly. The difference between Pledge and Deal.ai is Pledge is solely focused on AEO and how to organically grow your business using AEO. And Deal is everything other than, it's not focusing on AEO specifically. Deal is focusing on marketing your business and taking it into the market and has more diverse tools that a business needs, keeping in mind the paid marketing and not just paid marketing, keeping in mind paid marketing, but then the tools can be utilized for organic marketing as well. But then AEO specific stuff is available in Pledge. Oh, okay, Tara. Just reach out to support in that case. Okay. I'm gonna answer this one more time. Deal is separate, Pledge is separate. I'm gonna skip all the questions that are related to Deal's white label and Pledge's white label. Deal.ai is a separate thing altogether. Pledge.ai is a separate thing altogether. If you have access to Deal.ai, you don't get access to Pledge.ai's white label. Same goes for Pledge's white label as well. If you have Pledge's white label, doesn't give you access to Deal's white label. They are separate things. I'm skipping the questions related to white labels. So I joined up for AEO, so that's Pledge. Yes, Bryce, that's Pledge. AEO, Pledge. John, no. So Black Friday deal was for Deal.ai's white label. See, you signed up for the Black Friday from Deal.ai's website, right? So that's Deal.ai's white label as your account's access only, not for white label for Pledge. Gerald, yes, there is a personality builder on Pledge. So Deva is a funnel builder handle lead capture. There you can add a form, Deva. You can add a form to lead capturing. Yes, it stores leads and you can connect it with email providers. You can actually get an email. There is an email app added as well, where you can connect your email with an existing domain provider, or you can create a new domain, get a new domain, create a new email address, capture leads, and send emails right from Pledge directly. You don't need to be on any other platform to do any of this stuff. Where do I get access to the build website and existing domain be named? Zinur, yes, you can use the existing domain. You want to move the domain here, you can just reach out to support, please. Andreas, no, we've done a lot of work with the new website builder. It's much better than WordPress's last version that I checked. I have a customer that has a big membership site. How can we help them money with AEO subdomain? Rick, send me an email. Let's talk about it more in detail. Can't really answer questions that's not applicable for everyone. Tara, okay, so sending emails are not going to help you with AEO. So it's not going to be on my list to give you an email uh, content sequence, a sequence builder for emails. I'm not going to prioritize that because that's not going to help you with AEO. You got to keep in mind that pledge.ai is all about AEO. Okay, Jim, just send your recommendations to support. Let's see what we can do. Can a YouTube channel be Charlie? Oh yeah, for sure. When you add I've added this app, YouTube AEO optimizer. So when you use the content from that app, it does optimize your YouTube channel for AEO. Gerald, there are already a few apps from Deal on Pledge. Um, thank you for it. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Black Friday was for Deal Terra Plus and Deals Pledges membership only for you, not for white label, not for Pledges white label. Do you have brand building and awareness tools in here that will help? Yeah, no, it's better. What brand building tools or awareness tools, Alan? Can you just expand that on that a little bit? Do you offer domain names? Can we sell domain names as well? If you have white label and you have given access to the domains app to your white label subscribers, whenever they buy a domain, you get a commission. Oh, well, our website builder is much more intuitive, Charlie. Just give it a shot. When I try new funnel, places the funnel into the other possible, but it's supposed to happen. Yeah, so okay, I'm not answering all the deal related questions here, guys. I was on AEO call and assumed it was pledge. Oh, okay, Tara. Website. Funnel builder build website similar to WordPress. Andreas, yes. Gerald, yes. You can unlock that with white label. Darren, yes. Bukhari, send me an email. Darren, yes, you can integrate it with Stripe. Where do I access? Are there other templates? No, there are the templates that are there are the ones that are there. Mike, we will have more templates in the future, but the point is not to use just the templates, but to create a website from scratch that is AU optimized. So, Donna, I'm not sure. Donna, send me an email. Let me see what can be done. Built in the videos. Videos don't have AEO schema built in. It's the Pages Claude. Pages have schemas. AI personalities are the AI. You can create AI coach. Like if you go to Ask Darsh and you ask about AEO, that app can talk to you anytime that you want to. That's AI personalities. Ed, no, not here. Explain everything. Yes, Shaheen, tomorrow's class is gonna go. I'm gonna cover high level tomorrow. Thanks, Bryce. You can get as many websites as you want on your account. Thanks, Charlie. Tools, brand. Again, brand. The question is, building brand is such a vast term, but building your AEO dominance in your industry, you're getting all the apps that are there. I'm gonna keep bringing more and more apps. Then Dianella, not at the moment. Um, yeah, Bradley, I'm going to show that in a second. You can connect Stripe. Build websites, scan restaurants. Okay. Okay. In case if you want my email, this is my email. Okay. There are a lot of questions that are not 100% relevant with this call, so I'm going to skip a few. You can build websites in different languages, Andreas. So whatever content that you're generating, if you select a language, then your content will be generated in that specific language. Okay. We spoke on the call. Sure, Gerald. Just go to each app and build the content, Stephen. Okay, Zenor, I just did that small demo, so this call is recorded. It will be added to the Academy, and then you can see it in the Academy, what I did. Mia, tomorrow's call is also related to Pledge, but it's more high level. I'm just gonna go through all the apps, like very, very briefly, just scratching the surface. It's for new people that join Pledge, just letting them know what the platform is about, what the concept is about. So it's not for you. Okay. All right. So you can continue sending your questions. I'll answer the rest of the questions later on. Now, other than this, what I wanted to talk to you about is, because it's a community, and I've been saying this since the beginning, that you guys are part of the early group, and I want to understand from you as well. I think I already know the answer to this, but it doesn't repeat things again. So the plan is to keep the per seat price as low as possible, but add credits or lock the apps for an additional cost if you want to use the apps that are actually costing us to generate the content. Is everybody agreeing to that model, or you just want the per seat price to go up? So type in one with less per seat price and credits or unlocking additional apps. 2 for higher seat price. I'm gonna go with the masses. So, okay. No, higher seat for you. Alan, 3 is I take care of your property going forward. Okay. Pat, I'll look at it. Okay. So most of you are saying 1. So we're gonna go with 1. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because there are gonna be apps that I'm gonna be building that will put load on the system, which costs us, and I don't want to increase the per seat price, your monthly membership price, or the per seat price for your white label that we're gonna charge you for every seat that you offer. So I'm just gonna, add the apps that costs us more when we generate a content at an additional cost. So it's fair for everyone. Yeah, but Tina, you may not use all the apps in that case. So any which ways, I just wanted to take the understanding of the Groups. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Judy. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody's going to use all the apps. Okay. So that's going to be the way forward. Coming back to Pledge now. So how many of you, changing the gears, guys, okay, changing the gears now, coming back to, I did this survey with you guys. If you're new, you don't know about this, but a couple of weeks ago, I did this survey and I tried understanding what would you like to do with Pledge? Do you want to optimize your business, or do you want to use this to make money and help your clients as well to get AEO optimized, right? Both, exactly. So I like 90% of the people said both. Here, you've got 100% of the people that are saying both. Okay, perfect. Now, how many of you know how to build based on whatever I've shared with you? How many of you are confident that you can build a website that is AU optimized? Because if not, I'm okay. Yes, no, got it. Me, no, yes, no. Okay, Alan, great. No, confident, yes. Okay, it's kind of 50-50. Okay. So when he says seems easy, let's not um, you know, assume. Okay, not yet. Okay. So if generally what happens is like when you're building a funnel, you know that it's 1 page or 2 pages funnel or 3 pages at most. You know what that one product is that you have to put on the funnel. So you can actually come up with the cost very easily. Okay. Because this is Pledge, it's not on the similar lines as other websites are built. It's more holistic in nature. I'm launching a done for you service today. There's no extra cost to it as such that I'm asking you to sign up for. I'm not saying that, but all I'm saying is I'm launching a done for you service today. If you want your website to be rebuilt, if you want your client's website to be rebuilt, we can do it for you. Okay. Let me explain it in detail because it just doesn't end there. Let me share my screen. Okay. So you have when we talked about AEO's holistic approach, okay? When I say that, what I'm trying to say is you need AEO optimized website. That's one. Second, you need AEO optimized online presence. Okay. This in itself includes three main things. I mean, I can break it down into way more, but three main things. First, responsive website with mobile first approach. Second, is the structure of the website to be LLM friendly. Third, is the responsive structure. And the third is the content, which is text and images and videos to be relevant. Now, this includes blog posts. I mean, I can further break it down into so many things. It's a big tree. This also includes one more thing, which is strategizing and highlighting the superpower. So now when we build a website for based on AEO's principles, we're going to take care of all of these things. Okay. I'm not looking at the chat, so I'm not answering any questions right now. Just focus on this first. Now, this is just building the website. Okay. It's going to be multiple pages. It's not going to be one page. It's going to be responsive. It's going to have the content that's relevant and AEO optimized. The structure of the website is going to be as per what LLMs like. There's one more thing actually, which is high speed, high performance of the website, which is the speed of the website is going to be much higher when you build it here. So we're going to keep these five main things. These five main things can be further broken down into multiple other things, but we're going to keep these things in mind, which means it is a considerable effort. Then second part is this, which is AEO optimized online presence, which is presence on all the relevant social media platforms. I've talked about this in the past on my call. So you can go into the academy and learn more about this, what I'm talking about. So I want to start, I'm going to launch both of these things, okay? Depending upon how much time you have, how much expertise you have, how much about the concept. I'm launching both of these things. Now, this is my email address. I want to take this on case-by-case basis. I don't want to say that, okay, this is how much the cost is. I want to take it on case-by-case basis. I want to see, based on the case, how much it's feasible for us to charge. Now, this, if you're interested in getting it done for you, send me an email. We can talk, and I can tell you how much it's going to cost you. Number one. Number two, so this is for you. Second, if you want the same thing to be done for your clients, I will be launching an agency in a box specifically for Pledge. Okay? Because Pledge, the agency in a box, if you are a Deal.ai member, I will honor your agency in a box from Deal.ai itself. For Pledge, I'm going to launch a specific agency in a box for Pledge because we are not building funnels here. We are not building ads here. We are not building stuff for social media, your posts and all of that stuff, though that's a part of it, but that's not the main thing. The main thing is optimizing your online presence as per AEO. I'll be launching that next week. Once you sign up for that, 2 years, we're going to charge you wholesale pricing for your websites and optimizing your online presence on all the social media platforms. I'll show you the pricing next week. How many of you want to sign up for that? I'm going to have an early sign up bonus for people that are interested. So I'm going to make a note of all of these names. Cindy is here. Cindy, if you can send, note down all of the names. I'm going to reach out to you guys personally. And there will be a bonus for all of you that are saying interested if you sign up, of course. So Ray, the offer is whatever I'm just showing you on the screen, that's for you. But then if you want to do this for your clients as well, and if you don't know how to do this, or if you don't have enough time to do this, we will do it for you at a discounted price for your clients. So you charge them retail pricing, we charge you wholesale pricing. The difference is your profits to keep without worrying about fulfillment. We'll fulfill it for you, whatever Pledge.ai services are. Okay? So you sell them at a higher price, we charge you lower price if you sign up for the service. So again, I'm going to give all of you an email. And whosoever signs up before I launch it next week, keep an eye on the email from me. I will send you a link, a payment link, and I will mention the bonus in the email as well. If you're interested in that and you sign up before the next Monday call, you will get that bonus. Other people will not. Okay? So I'm gonna make a note of everyone who said yes, and I'm gonna send an email with a link. Awesome. If you have, yeah, Brad, if you have agency in a box with deal, the only thing is that you're not gonna get that bonus that's there, but I'm gonna honor the wholesale pricing for you anyway. Yeah, so you're learning how to build your AEO agency, and so what's missing? We'll be teaching us how to set up an agency in a box on Pledge Bootcamp. Okay, bootcamp related question. Let me answer that. So because everyone that has answered wants to build their own business using AEO as well, using Pledge.ai as well, I'm gonna upgrade the bootcamp as well. Instead of talking about the AEO for 8 straight hours, I will talk about the most important topics for AEO, and one half of that entire bootcamp is going to be white label of Pledge. Okay, so how you can white label this and how you can benefit by white labeling this. So I'm upgrading it. Okay, I'm going to give you more content than you signed up for. So one part is going to be for AEO, second part is going to be for white label. Okay. Jesu, it's large language models, LLMs. So everyone who signed up for the bootcamp, you're gonna get that extra bit, which is white labeling Pledge as well. Okay. All right. So just recapping what we're doing here. So okay, one thing that I wanted to show, I had this question a few times. Let me show that. So guys, when you create a content from AEO Business Profiler, you go here. Basically, I'm showing you how to push content from AEO Business Profiler to other apps. So if you want to push it to Facebook, you click here. If you want to send it to another app, click here. Send it to another app here. I'm settings for my account, so I'm not seeing them here, but you should see other apps here that will allow you to send it to another app. If you're not seeing this, wait until tomorrow, you will start seeing this. So you will start seeing the apps here and you can push them there, okay? They'll if you're not seeing those apps, you'll start seeing them tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna recap a little bit. You now have the website builder. Second, we all agreed, not all, but majority agreed that we should keep the per seat price low. And if there are apps that are costing us more to generate the content, those should be unlocked at an additional price. That's going to happen whenever that situation arises. I'm going to try keeping the per seat price as low as possible. Third, one more update that I wanted to give you is that in the community, you can now upload pictures. Okay, so Eve, you asked for it last week. We have it. I remember Eve asked for this in community. Eve, are you here? Did you ask for it? Is Eve in the house? She is. Okay. I remember Eve asked in the community, can we upload pictures? Now you can upload pictures in the community. Fourth thing is the white label, wherein the white label, the bootcamp. The bootcamp event is not only going to be for AEO, it will also be for white label, so that you can take it back and use it to grow your business. Fifth, the done for you services launched today. If you are interested in getting it done for yourself, send me an email. There's no standard pricing for this. It's dependent on the business. Second, the agency in a box for Pledge, I'm going to launch that next week. Whosoever signs up in this week, by the way, this week it's going to be promotional pricing with the bonus. Next week, it's going to be standard pricing with no bonus. So if you sign up within this week, So you're getting a bonus and a promotional pricing. That will be launched next week on Monday. Bootcamp is on 11th January, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anything else, guys? Anything else that you want to talk about? We're just at the hour. Yeah, okay, Eve. Eve's right there. Okay. Um, Daniela, the for the boot camp, it's 297. So you can sign up for the boot camp. Pledge.ai/bootcamp. That's where kind of for that one. Okay. All right, Marga, one more question. I have a question about white label stories off the web. I have a bootcamp button, right? It doesn't make sense because you can remove that, Margot, in the settings of the white label. Just reach out to me. I'll get that sorted for you. White label for Ed, I'm not going to answer any deal.ai related questions here. Okay. If any of your questions are not answered, guys, send me an email. I'll try getting back to you within the next few days. And see you next week. Thank you so much. It's been great once again. I will be launching more stuff this week that we'll talk about next week. Okay. I will also next week try covering a topic on AEO as well. I'm not just going to talk about the apps. This was a really important piece that was missing, which is a website builder, which you have now. Next week, I'm going to talk about a concept of AEO, okay, along with apps as well. Thank you so much, guys. If your questions are not answered, I'm sorry. Please send me an email or put your question in the community. Either me or somebody else from the communities can answer for you. But yeah, thank you so much. See you next week. Take care. Bye.